Right, back again because it's decided to completely kerfluffle. So, what you just saw was that thing, well, the painting station. We also did law rambling before. We also did a talk with our special guest, Midland Terrier, which is amazingly sad because Midland Terrier is not good. No, I'm joking. That's my April Fool's to you, even though it's 3 days after. Better late than never. So now we'll be talking about the new locomotives on the market. So one thing I was really excited about was the announcement of KR models. I don't know if you've heard of it, Licky Banker, also known as Big Bertha, which I'm really excited for. The only thing that is really deterring me is the fact that it is 240 quid. That I'm not happy about. Yes, I get that it's got a lot of tooling, and it's a model that's never been done by a manufacturer, but yeah, I wish it could be lowered at least to 200. Then maybe in my price budget, because I can tell that some people are going to want to build the Licky Incline now when they get this. But yeah, I'm not overly confident that will happen. And it's a lot of money because personally I don't earn anything because I'm a student. I'm not really working a job unless you count YouTube and the Scouts Association. That's voluntary work. I don't get paid. At least don't plan to from YouTube or Scouts, because I do it for you guys and for my Scout group and for the Scouts Association. But YouTube is a second option. It's not really something that I want to do full time. It's where I come to allow myself to talk. And people who make model layouts, that's them expressing their way. So if you're going to spend £1,000 on a layout that's only about this big, it's fine. You could do one for the size of that one, which is like what, 4 foot by 1 foot, which is really good. And I've only spent about 50 quid, arguably. 30 quid for the baseboard, which got bigger because that was my old layout. Then sheds, probably buffers and track, which I've gotten from other things, and other stuff. Yeah, roughly around about 50 quid. That's a bargain. But not everything in this world comes easy. No, you gotta work for your stuff. So people who are more hard work, they'll get to that. They'll be able to get Big Bertha. Or if they're really want to and manage to get themselves into credit card debt. But anyway, that is Big Bertha. The newest model that I think is on the market is I think it was Rapido that did it. It's escaped my mind now, but everyone loves it. Everyone. What's it called? that's there. Which I don't think it is. No. But anyway, that locomotive everyone loved. And that was, I think, just over £100, I think. Now that is within price range for most people, but not for all people like me who do stuff other than modelling. So yeah, comparing the two, I'd say the Leaky Banker because of its history, but then the other one because of how many there is. And we haven't even seen the Leaky Banker yet. We haven't seen anything from KR apart from production samples. And that's all we're getting at the minute. Last time I checked. But anyway, I've just searched it up now. And yeah, all we've got is reference photos, actually. We've said what it's going to get, but we haven't got any production samples yet, which is shocking. Saying that it will come out for 4th of December. No, next year. So if I was them, I'd pull my finger out of my backside and get some production samples onto the website. Nothing's on there. It's only reference photos and a little bit of production, what it's going to look like in post-production, which you've got a BR version and an LMS version, or 2 LMS versions, and one I can't even see. But I think that's also BR. Yeah, you're going to get 4 liveries for some of the. Okay, sorry, no, I'm mistaken with the price. It is £183, near enough £200. That is reasonable now, because I thought that's the non-DCC fitted. No, DCC fitted and ready, but DCC sound. Wait, no. DCC ready is 138. DCC fitted is 208. And then the sound is 266, which is shocking. Okay, you've got Midland region as well now. Okay. Midland region black. LMS black as well. Okay, no, you're going to get 5 options. 5 options for that. It's shocking. But they're basically pulling a Hornby. If you don't know what that means, it's when they increase the price too much or have the price too high. Prime example of this. I'm just going to bring up the website now. Let me just pull it up. Where is it? Scale 00. Yeah, right. Okay. So last year, Flying Scotsman. No, that's not a good example. The East Coast Trains Pack. That was £220, I think it was. It's now increased to 362, which, to be fully honest, is horrifying. I'm just going to try and pull up the photo now. Pictures, screenshots. Oh, you have to save it, don't you? Give me 2 minutes then. And I will have an image to spare. Right. No. Now what? I'm just going to try share my screen. Right, there you go. East Coast Trains Pack, right there. 362. The Merchant Navy's increased by a tenner. That was 400 the other day. The 91s, those were 100, just a bit over. You've got Mallard, which is relatively available. Now up to 195. The other day when I checked, it was 120 on Amazon. And then you've got a Royal Scot Turbo Motive, 266. So what is this hobby coming to? It's coming to bankruptcy, basically. And I'm not happy about it. Many people are getting in debt because of what they love. And yes, cost of living has gone up. People need to pay somehow. But take a step back, have a look at all of the stuff that they're doing. Shocking, it's a rip-off. And I was going to ask if I could interview one of the higher people, like Monica, whatever their names are. They're on the Hornby TV show. But yeah, I was going to ask them, why is the price increased? Why is it become unaffordable? Then also the other thing that did spring upon us is DT. No one was asking for this. No one. But now, all of a sudden, we've got loads, I mean loads, of TT stuff. There wasn't obviously had this brewing for a very long time. They've even got international TT stuff. And it's all pre-order from what I'm seeing. And they're all over £100. And some of them 200. And that is literally in between narrow gauge and standard gauge stuff below. And I am appalled. I am really appalled. I bought this from nowhere. And it seems they just boof. TT's the new thing. Join the hobby. I don't know who you trying to attract? People who've done TT, have learned TT. They've learned to build it. They've probably done the stuff that you've just produced. All of it, the whole thing. Because those are the most common logos. Funny enough, I don't own any of them. But yeah, if you're going to go into TT now, it's better to now than back then, because you had to make all your own stuff. But now TT, the brand no one asked for, is out there. One minute. Right. Now to the layouts, because I've had enough of TT ranting, and then comparison of 00. So my layout here needs an upgrade severely. And one thing I wanted to do was an RAF base. That's what that is going to be soon. But for now, it's just how Hagley stands. Which amazingly is shocking, because there's no station buildings, there's nothing. It's just sheds and footbridge and petrol station with a house. And then also some other stuff, which we'll cover in, hopefully, fingers crossed, next episode. Yeah, so next live stream, we'll be doing that, I promise. And then we'll also be doing some stuff on the paint shop. I think that's what I'm just going to dub it now, the paint shop. So next week we should be doing this one with the help and advisement of Mr. Midland Terrier, a special guest. And then I'm going to see if we can do this as well. And if you're on my Discord server, you know what this is. This is a nightmare. Yeah, you're just going to have to, I'm going to have to sand, reprime, sand, reprime, resand, reprime, and so on and so forth, till I can get this engine into a rusty condition. You might think, oh, it's flat now. It's not. It's really not. It's a nightmare. And sanding and filing is not what I want to be doing every day. And I've got a lot to write on part for BWBR, which amazingly, I haven't lost focus in. Normally, when I'm into a project this long, I'm giving up, but I haven't. I've come out with 6 episodes, including the prelude. I am hoping, fingers crossed, that episode 1 can be produced on a train simulator. But if not, I am gonna be sad about that, because there is a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, but you guys don't see it. And that is what I didn't realise, because I thought, oh, this is going to be easy. It's just going to be typing on the keyboard. Oh, put that in there. Go. No, it's actually really hard to get going, to motivate, and get the ideas. But anyway, BWBR is going really well. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about what I'm doing now. And because GCSEs is upon us once more, I'm afraid to say the lack of content that we've had is going to go to a standstill, because I'm going to be doing revision. There might be odd things posted on the channel, but it's just gonna stop now for a couple of months, because I really need to hit the textbooks. Can I make that joke? I don't think I can. Yes, I can. Look, I need to hit the textbooks. But yeah. Anyway, next week should be on. I don't know. Wait, no. I'm not here next week. I'm out. Maybe week after. But next week, no train Tuesday. Tuesday train. But yeah. That's sad. That is really sad. When I go for that's really thrown me off. Yeah, but anyway, next week's not on. Week after, maybe fingers crossed. Where we'll be doing GE2 and the painful N7. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I might post a train spotting one in between if revision is getting very, very boring, which it already is. But all you got to do if you're doing your GCSEs this year, hit those textbooks. Hit them like they mean nothing. And I think I might end the stream here. So I'll do a week after, well, next episode, actually. That's right. It has dried, but I'm going to leave it overnight. So that is that. I am going to have to say goodbye, because it doesn't look like Midland Terrier is coming back, which I kind of wanted. But yeah, that's the end of Tuesday train. And this train is now departing the platform. So I hope you enjoyed. And if you're going to watch this on the way back, on backload, you'll see the opinions, you'll see everything. But Tuesday train should be back week after this. Well, week after next. So that should be it. And enjoy.